Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So if this is your first time here on my channel, what we usually do is showcase a deck. I show you all of the cards, we talk about the card stock, how the deck shuffles, how a guidebook reads if there is one, and I do have timestamps for all of those sections down below. If you're just interested in a particular topic, feel free to just jump to that. So basically I just talk about the decks in my collection, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and if you're interested in it, then you would have a little bit more idea, and I hope that that would help you decide whether you would also get the deck or not. Okay, so this is a Los Caribeo deck. This is the Tarot of the Magical Forest. It comes in a tuck box. I already kind of ripped my tuck box a bit, so it has that floppy ear. I haven't really read with this deck yet. This is one of the decks that I wanted in my collection but was hesitant because I don't know, but it's just, anyway, we'll talk more about it later. But this is the typical little white book that you get with the Los Caribeo deck. It has information in 5 different languages. You have a spread here and some information about the cards and a paragraph or a sentence or two about the majors. But for the minors, you basically just have a few keywords or phrases. But it does introduce you to the family or the creatures in this deck. So let's take a look at the cards. These are the backs. They are reversible. The backs are not my favorite. It's I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me as much. The card stock is a little bit thin. So I don't know, it feels a little bit thinner than my other Los Caribeo decks like the Chicoli and the Edmond Dulac, which I really love shuffling. This one just feels really quite thin. It does snap back, but you can see that if you do it several times, it will develop a bow. Probably you'll just have to shuffle the other direction if it does start to happen when you shuffle the cards. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not full on glossy, but yeah, it just the feel of the deck does feel a little bit thinner and more flimsy to me compared to other Los Caribeo decks. Okay, so let me zoom in and let's take a closer look at the cards. So it is an animal deck, and I love those animal based or nature based decks. And as always, feel free to slow down, speed up, or pause if you want to take a closer look at the cards, because I do tend to go through these flip throughs rather quickly. You have the name of the card and a Roman numeral at the top. This is like their older style Los Caribeo decks, which also have the name in the different languages. I'm sorry, it's not focusing. So yeah. And the animals here, if they have their eyes open, they're like wide-eyed, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, really. There are some cards here that are just so adorable that really attracted me, but overall, I'm not sure how I feel about all of these animals being so wide-eyed and staring at me. Of course, these are just so adorable and cute. The stars is cute. Then let's go to the cups. The cups are all bunnies with really wide eyes. I do like the art style. It's like a watercolor art, which I am almost always very much drawn to. I love all the watercolors. And yeah, some of the images or some of the animals are really just so adorable. I'll show you the lizard suit later, which surprised me that I like it so much because I am really scared of them. So this is the fox suit. And sorry, I said lizard, but I meant frogs. Later on, we'll show you that. So the foxes are the pentacles. And this is the suit of frogs. And isn't it so cute? Of all the suits, I think this one is my favorite. And it's so weird because I am scared of frogs. I'm scared of reptiles and amphibians in general. But they're just so cute. Then you have your page, your knight. I think this is the imagery that stuck to me, so that's why I'm saying it's a lizard suit. Queen and the king. Look at those big eyes. Maybe for the frogs, I don't mind the wide eyes because it works. But for some of the animals, like for example for the cats here, some kind of, I don't know, freak me out. Maybe it's also because I'm not a cat person. I really am more of a dog person. Yeah. This card bothers me. And okay. Alright, so zooming out, let's just see how this shuffles. So it is a relatively thin cardstock, so I'm not expecting any issues. Riffle shuffling, but of course I messed that up. Let me do it again. So yeah, I'm not expecting any issues with the riffle shuffle. So it shuffles just fine. You know, maybe it's just I've been using several decks with thicker cardstock, so maybe that's why this feels a little bit more thinner than expected, but maybe it's just in my head. It shuffles overhands really well as well. It doesn't stick or clump, so I do like that. It does fan well. I just don't fan well, but yeah, there's no issues with fanning the cards if you choose your cards that way. And let's just see. Okay, we'll read for this one. So it is the Three of Pentacles, and from the little white book, the keywords for this one is okay, so the keyword or the key phrase for the Three of Pentacles or the fox suit is work with ingenuity. So there's not a lot. So that's typical with the low Scarabeo little white books. I still like the deck. I'm not sure if I will keep it long term, because when I got this, I have, because I already have a lot of animal decks in my collection, I was just really quite drawn to, yeah, this is one of the cats that, you know, bothers me with the white eyes, but yeah, some of the cards here I really adore, and I find like this one, it's so endearing and it's so easy to read, but I'm just bothered with some of the cards, even the foxes. I do love the frogs though. You know what? I'll leave it with three frogs, which I initially associated with cups or water, because they're frogs, but they're basically the one suit here. But yeah. Anyway, that has been the flip through of the Tarot of the Magical Forest. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos like this at least once a week. See you again next time. Bye!